Let's go.
It's
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no what? I know you said it.
If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. Ain't on my time now, how to prove something. Ain't on my time now, I did on my time. I said what I said, and I don't need no bluffing. And I'm telling you no lie. I stand on my word, and I promise you that. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. My time now, how to prove something. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. Out and I'll show you how I made my own plan. No man gon' take me off my square, but if you take me there, I'll show you why I don't play. It ain't a game. You say you care for who you call. That's why it pays to be the boss. Yeah. One call I can get you hard, and they be busting you down like some soft. Yeah, really don't gotta say much, but you can see that I got all the sauce. Yeah. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. Ain't on my time now, how to prove something. I did all my time. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. I'm stand on my word, and I promise you that. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. I did my time now, I took prove something. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. I stand on my word, and I promise you that. I'm just a God. If I don't become great, it's because they can't handle the real. And if I'm lying, put that on the Bible. Play ball and call it a deal. People be lying, let's keep it a pill. The shit you be saying, I can't even feel. So a lot of times I'm solo, cause people be switching like roles in the film. I don't have time for the haters, and I don't have time to be playing these games. If I said something, I'm in it. I'm setting examples. I don't wanna be like these lanes. In the name of myself, no one really gave me no help. I came in the game and I swear I did it and gave them hell. I don't need you to apologize. You already showed me who you really truly are. I'm not even judging you, just saying that what you did say you would have a scar. But it's okay, I'm doing great. I get to the pay. If I cut you off, it's cause you was fake and I won't see you later. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. Ain't on my time now, how to prove something. I did all my time. I said what I said and I don't do no bluffing. I stand on my word and I promise you that. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. I did my time now, I did my time. I said what I said and I don't do no bluffing. It's on God, I stand on my word and I promise you that I'm my word. Yeah.
What up, though? What up, though? Y'all already know what today is. Oh, you don't? It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Stop playing. This whole week on the couch is prison, jail, felon talk. So if you've done any time and you're brave enough to share your story, then you're more than welcome to come sit on the couch and tell your story. Let me tell y'all something. Prison, jail, felon talk ain't for the weak. It ain't. Because whenever you're getting stuff off your chest about things that you've experienced, it literally brings back old memories. Today, my wife took out all her jewelry on her face. And it reminded me of when she first hit the yard. And I just couldn't help but cry like a little bitch. But I was like, oh my God, like, wow. Yes, you can get a follow back. Let's see. There we go. Follow. There we go. But yeah, so she just reminded me of when we first hit the yard, or when she first hit the yard when I was there. I was just like, wow, that's wild. Again, this is a safe space to be able to speak about your experiences on the yard. Even if you've never hit the yard and you've only went to jail, or you're just a felon and you've never hit the yard or went to jail, and that happens. That's real. Even if you're one of the children of someone that has been locked up, we want to hear your story too. Check on your people. Y'all know life be lifing, and I keep trying to tell you guys that even though I know y'all probably like, well, people did what they did to get in prison. I understand that. But the inhumane way that they're treated in the penitentiary is not necessary. Unless, I know some of you guys are like, well, rapists deserve that, or, right, but that's a blanket punishment. Everybody's getting it. So, I like to speak on the things that's happening in the prisons and jail right now. Right now at Eddie Warriors, they are going through a lot. It's a lot going. Matter of fact, let me go ahead. But 6 days they've been without gas, which they wrote me that yesterday. So it's been 7 days now. So 7 days in Eddie Warriors Correctional Center, there has not been any gas. They're running off a propane tank. Propane. The fuck? That's unacceptable. And for them not to be able to get the things that they need, it doesn't matter what you did. I'm sorry. Once you're doing your time, you're doing your fucking time. Now, if you in there, like I said, if you in there for rape, you wouldn't even be at Eddie Warriors anyway. Eddie Warriors is for people who's almost about to come home. So, number one, they supposed to be preparing you guys for almost about to be coming home. And instead, they got you in fucking fucked up ass living conditions. There's no reason why you should be showering in a cold shower like you're in a fucking trap house. No reason. That's unacceptable. So what can we do to help them get their gas back on or everything fixed at Eddie Warriors is we speak on it. We share. We spread the word. We have to. Who is going to be the voice for them? Some of them don't have family members that they could just be like, yo, I need y'all to call up here. I need y'all to do this. I need y'all to do that. Yo, it's about to be a tornado, so if y'all hear any noise, that's trash cans flying around. But, we have to be the voice for them. Eddie's, the ladies at Eddie's, number one, my heart goes out to y'all because trust me when I say I understand how it feels to be forced to have to shower in a cold shower. And they make you believe that, oh, well, at least you got a shower. What if there's people that don't have it right now? That's, okay, we understand that. But we have it right now. And we deserve it to be hot. Right? We deserve a hot meal. A roof over our shoulder. Not to be disrespected by staff. To have a fair opportunity. To have heat. To have gas. To have propane tanks can blow up. Anything could happen. Somebody could be mad and fuck with it the wrong way. Seriously, like, we got to be able to do something. We got to be able to be the voice. We got to be able to speak up and speak out. Because if you don't, then guess what? Shit is going to keep fucking happening. It's probably going to be even longer. It's probably going to be even longer because of the weather and the this and the that. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, you guys, give me just a second. Remember, I just told you guys about the weather. And I honestly knew that it was going to, kind of fluctuate. So let me just go check. And just give me a second. In the meantime, if it's still connecting, I'm going to go ahead and play a song. That way, y'all don't. Let me just go check because this weather is fucking wild. It's fucking wild.
Your nigga come and show what that bread we on his head. Think a bitch won't give you that leg, don't be misled. I'm on my way.
bitches yelling, doing hand claps. I up the 40, oh shit, then no skin snap. You try to catch me while I'm sleeping, this is no cap. I get her licks front top off the cash app. No competition, these bitches ain't really doing shit. When all smoke, I promise I'm with the stupid shit. I pop a perk, oh God, I get the fooling, bitch.
My pull-up game too strong, I get the Googling.
What you say, bitch? I don't play. Don't make me catch your body. My bullets don't ricochet. Jay, tell these hoes most wanted ain't for the games, nigga. I'm on my way.
Your nigga come and show with that bread, we on his head. Think a bitch won't get you that leg, don't be misled. I'm on my way to ya. I'm on my way. Killers coming up with that bag, they gon' get paid. 100,000 in the trunk of the jack, 2 on the bed. I'm on my way to ya. I'm on my way.
There we go. Okay. Let's get it back started. There we go. There we go. We back. We back. I see y'all. Let me just make sure everything else is back. There we go. I know y'all like, what the fuck? But you know, the weather is wild in Oklahoma, so. There we go. Don't judge me. There we go. Let me just double check and make sure that lab. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. There we go. Oops. There we go. All right. There we go. And everything is back. Everything is back. There we go. There we go. We in the money. Let me just grab my water because at this point I'm thirsty. At this point, I'm thirsty. Excuse me now. If you missed what we were just now talking about before the weather kind of messed up the live, what I was saying is in Eddie Warriors right now, they are without gas, and they've been without gas for about 7 days now. And the only way that we can do something about it is if we speak on it. So we have to do everything that we can to speak for the people who cannot speak for themselves, to be the voice for the ones who cannot be the voice for themselves. We have to. We have to. That's the only way that we're going to make a difference. That's the only way that things are going to happen. And we know, the ones that were locked up, we know firsthand that when you locked up, if you don't have somebody like calling and complaining about the shit that's fucked up that's going on, then they gonna keep on doing it. They not gonna give a fuck. They not gonna take us serious. They not gonna take us serious if we saying it, but they gonna take other people serious if we get the news involved, if we get podcasts involved, if we get other people involved, if we get people standing outside of the motherfucking prisons, picketing and doing a peaceful protest. So we have to, gotta do that. Shout out to my ladies that's still locked up, and my gentlemen that's still locked up. Shout out to you, Bean. I see you. Shout out to all my people that's locked up. All my couch potatoes that stay tuned into the couch, that come back and rewatch and listen to the couch. I definitely appreciate the love and support. Like I said, the live cut out for a little bit on Facebook and everywhere else, but it stayed on YouTube. So if you subscribe to YouTube, and if you listen it on, actually, let me double check and make sure Spotify and all of that is still going. Yup, it is. The fuck. So, you know, if you was listening, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way, if you did miss something, you know what we was talking about. Anyways, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I love you. Again, it's Prison Jail Felon Talk this whole week. And I said earlier, check on your people, anybody that you fuck with. If you know anybody that's locked up, write them. If you know anybody that's in the hospital, do a wellness check. Wellness checks are so important. And I really believe that now we have to really start checking on our people, especially us 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50 babies. Like, some of us are literally sick and we don't know it, or some of us are sick and we don't tell anybody. So check on your people. You never know which one of your people actually really need you right now. And you know, everything happens at the right time. So whenever you reach out to your peoples, they're gonna be like, yo, I actually needed somebody right now. I bet you, guaranteed. So check on your people. Before we go on, there's somebody that didn't make it to today. So let's go ahead and give a moment of silence for those that didn't make it today for any reason, whether it was from an overdose on fentanyl, mental health issue, car wreck, anything. So let's give a moment of silence to those ones. Coming up on the couch this Thursday is Holly. This month is Prince Mason and No Love. Period. I don't know if you guys was tuned in last night and heard about the Cognify prison that they're starting, which is a 7-minute process if you decide to do it. And they implant, which is a brain-altering implant that pretty much implants the memories of, you know, the situation that happened. And it could possibly, depending on your crime, it can possibly make you feel the victim families, you know, pain, the victim's actual pain. And, you know, it's really, that's, AI is literally about to be the way of the world. And we're literally seeing it even in the prison systems. So in that Cognify prison is actually created by an actual director and scientist, a regular guy that just, not somebody who's has any prison experience or anything like that, but a scientist. I'm just saying. Y'all make sure y'all go back and rewatch and re-listen to yesterday's episode, because I'm telling you. Now, tonight, I'm not going to be long because the weather is kind of crazy, so it's going to probably cut off the live again. Oh, wow. I forgot to give you guys a trigger warning because I know you heard the handcuffs. And a lot of us that's been locked up, it is a trigger warning. But because it doesn't trigger me anymore when I hear handcuffs. So I could sit and literally do this for a while. Anyways, it doesn't trigger me anymore, and I hope it doesn't trigger you. But if it does, I'm going to put it down. But it is Prison Jail Felon Talk. Let's get into it. Now, tonight, I'm going to give you guys a warning again. Somebody is going to be mad. Because you know how many people do what I'm about to say tonight? I don't know when this generation started using social media to call people out, find people, or even catch cases. But it's a thing. You may not realize it. And it may not even seem like nothing right now. Until one day, you're being arrested, and when you're getting your discovery, come to find out, it's some of the things that you said on your social media. or some of the things that you said in your music if you're an artist, or some of the things that you might have mentioned in a magazine if you're a publisher. Some of you all have a habit of using social media to catch a case. And some of you aren't doing it on purpose. Well, you're not doing it on purpose to catch a case, but you're not realizing the carelessness of your actions. You're not realizing that your actions on social media can be your downfall. And it doesn't matter if you believe that you're in the right or if you're in the right or not. The way the law will look at it is that you're in the wrong. When you're telling people, hey, let's share this person, let's make them go viral, let's pull up their job, let's do this, let's do that. Now, let me tell you something, detectives. When you're doing that, that's called cyber bullying. When you're doing that, you can possibly be inciting a riot. And that is a real fucking charge. The ones that have been locked up, like myself, we think about our moves. You know what I'm saying? We think about, okay, if I do this, this is going to happen. A lot of times, if you've been locked up, words are not going to be just making you move, just jump and move, just fuck somebody up just because they're using words. No matter what it is, I don't care what is being said. When you've been in the penitentiary for years and someone says, for instance, if somebody called me a nigger, I'm not going to like it. But I'm not going to be like, come here, bitch, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm not going to do all of that. I'm not. If you take that as, okay, good, I'm about to start calling you a nigger. Hey, you going to find yourself by yourself. I'm not about to entertain it. But I've been locked up long enough to know that people use words for a reason. They either, one, want to provoke you into beating their fucking ass because y'all have no idea how many people actually want to self-harm, but they can't because they can't see themselves doing it themselves. So instead of actually taking a blade to their arm, they're using you. They are using you. Imagine somebody just caused some type of pain at home and got their family feeling some type of way. Now they're angry with themselves and they want to fuck themselves up. Instead, they go get drunk at a bar and have a bar fight. That goes for other things too. It's not just for bar fights. People will literally provoke you to beat their fucking ass. That's what they want. That's what some people really fucking want. They really, truly want to be beat the fuck up because they are in pain. Well, I'm so sorry about your pain, but don't try to bring me into your pain and draw me in to try to fuck you up so I can catch a case or... And that's what people have been doing. How many times, no, be honest, how many times have you heard of somebody calling somebody out to fight? They fight, but the person that called them out got beat the fuck up. Now they're pressing charges. How many times has that happened? How many stories? How many times have you heard that story? A billion fucking times, because it happens all the time. Because sometimes people literally, they just want to be hurt. Hurt people. And instead of them physically hurting you, they're going to call you out. They're going to say anything they can to make you feel less than, to make you feel like you want to beat their ass, They don't give a fuck what they got to say. They don't give a fuck how low they got to go below the belt. They will go low. And then you'll find yourself in a fucked up ass position and you're like, goddamn, how did I get here? Because you wasn't able to control your emotions. Now, one thing about being locked up is it teaches you how to control your emotions because you get tested on a day-to-day basis from inmates, staff, and the police. And that's just real. You have to be able to hold your composure. You have to be able to let shit slide sometimes. You have to. Otherwise, you're always going to end up in a position where you fighting for your life all the time. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. So we have to really come on now. We got to realize that we are grown. Not everybody thinks grown cool. They gonna do and say what they want. But we have to realize that not everybody is saying things because they really mean it. They saying it because they hurt. And we all know that hurt people hurt people. So when we are online on social media is social media. Now, I understand that people really get fucking upset. I'm talking about they get so mad that they will want to kill you over something that's said on social media. If you feel like you being attacked, then you what? You gonna get real disrespectful. You gonna be real mean. You're not gonna give a fuck what you say. If the person's kid was right next to them, you'll say something about their kid. And let's just be honest. Sometimes when you're being attacked, you don't care. You just say whatever comes out. Sometimes you don't think, it just comes out. We have to learn how not to let what's being said on social media affect us to the point where we want to catch a case. Come on now. Catch a case over words? I don't care if somebody told me that they was going to piss on my grandma's grave. I'm not about to search the whole... And if I am going to fuck you up, guess what? I'm not about to announce it to the world. Yeah, I'm going to fuck this motherfucker. Send me their address. So what? So whenever you do something and they looking to see who had an issue with them and they Google it or they put it in the search bar on Facebook, all of your information is going to pop up. The same post that you thought that's going to pop up. And then you're the number one fucking suspect in a murder or in a fight. That's a real fucking thing. Y'all got to stop letting the things that are said over the internet. There's so many internet gangsters. So many internet gangsters. So many of them. That will never say anything to your face. Or if they seen you, they wouldn't be popping that same shit. So leave them where the fuck they are. Behind that internet. Behind the keyboard. Let motherfuckers say what they want to say. Are you going to fight the whole world because the whole world will say something? I mean, if you don't like what somebody has to say or if you don't want somebody saying something about you, then I need you to do me a favor. And respectfully, just go die. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but this world, you can't control what the fuck is happening or who says what or people's thoughts. You literally have to just control yourself. Control yourself. Move the fuck on. Shit happens. People say shit. People are going to do things and say things to ruffle your feathers. Are you going to respond to every fucking person? Are you going to fight everybody? If that's the case, then how come Jesus didn't? They called him some terrible fucking shit. Why didn't he fuck some people up? Because he knew better. He knew who he was. If you know who you are, how are you letting somebody affect you over what they said over the internet? Sometimes when people be trying to disrespect me or say something negative to me, number one, I don't give a fuck. I'm not bothered by somebody telling me, oh, shut the fuck up, or you're a bitch, or that's why nobody watches your podcast. I don't give a fuck. You know how many people actually do watch my podcast? You know how many people actually fuck with me? So if I'm concerning myself about a few people that don't, then I'm taking away from the people that actually do. So even with the things that's happening right now with the case of the young lady that was drinking and driving and, you know, caused the death, even with that, it's like we have to really realize, even whenever we see stuff on the internet, no matter how horrible it might sound or it might be, we can't allow things on the internet to affect us to the point where we are literally like losing ourselves. We are turning into somebody that people don't even recognize. I'm a journalist. It's for me to look at your page. I'm going to look at any fucking thing that I want. Let's get that clear. I'm going to speak on any fucking thing that I want to on this podcast. Let's get that clear too. It's nothing that anybody can say or do that'll make me not speak on what I want to speak on. I'm going to speak on any fucking subject I want to. And if it bothers you, then guess what? You can tap in on the live and you can speak on it. But it's not going to make me stop. Nothing is going to make me shut up or stop doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I love doing what I'm doing. And I'm going to keep doing it. And I want you to keep doing what you're doing. But do not allow the things that's on the internet. If I allowed things that's on the internet to affect me, I wouldn't even be doing the podcast. I wouldn't even be able to handle doing the podcast because I would be like, fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck. If you think that it's hurting my feelings, it's not. I'm literally laughing. I don't get affected by the small things. And even if to you it's not a small thing, if somebody said that they're going to piss on my grandma's grave, it's a small thing to me because those are just words. Are you literally going to do some research and go find my grandmother's grave and go piss on it? No, you're not. You're literally just talking out of your fucking ass. And that's what a lot of people like to do. They talk out their fucking ass. So when people's talking out their ass, you can only do what? Let them talk that shit. Because that's all they doing. And that shit stink. Let that shit stink over there. But it should not affect you to the point where you are catching cases. Going to prison is not fun. I don't give a fuck how hard you think you are. That's not cool. No. No, ma'am, and no, sir. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits at all. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. And every Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Tagged, like, fan base, and Lemonade. Also, Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THA Couch.com. It's Prison Jail Felon Talk, and if you're in the Oklahoma City area, you guys, it's been a lot of, I know y'all hear the storms. I know y'all hear, you know, my heart goes out to Ada. Ada was fucking almost demolished yesterday with the tornadoes. So, you know, it's tornado time in Oklahoma. So y'all be safe out there. Please be safe. It ain't no joke. Don't think that, oh, well, I don't see nothing outside that it can't be right up the street, because it could be right up the street. This is Oklahoma, we all know. Okay? So, before I leave, I do want to leave you guys with something. Number one, again, do not allow the world, social media, to take you to a place that you wouldn't want to be, that you wouldn't even imagine that you were at. When I tell you that prison is not for the weak, prison ain't for the strong either. Prison is no joke. And even though, you know, people saying things hurt your feelings, remember that our emotions can get us in some fucked up ass places. It can. We can be literally upset, sad, mad, angry, and then our reaction after that could fuck us up. It could land us in prison. It could land us drunk driving. Emotions can literally change your life. So, I want to say to you, control your emotions in this world that is right now uncontrolled. Everything is so uncontrolled. Control yourself and your emotions. And don't worry about the things that are said. If your Heavenly Father didn't worry about the things that were said and thrown his way, then why should you? You're walking in his image, right? You're living in his image, right? Well, if you are, then you have to truly walk and live in his image. And you have to remember that when somebody is arguing with you or going off on you, they're not mad at you. You're not who they are mad at. They mad at somebody else. Hurt people? Definitely hurt people. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Again, if you guys are out in this weather, please be safe. If you are going through something, please reach out to somebody. If you need somebody to talk to, DM me. I'll listen. I also have a hotline, 404-666-5906. Life is too short. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Good night. Good night, Big O. Love you. Good night, you too.